Hello and welcome to our tutorial on setting up a Twitter account. We certainly hope that once you have this Twitter account set up, you'll use it to help spread the word about Rimbit, the future in currency. You can get more information at rimbit.com. In the meantime, you can use your new Twitter account for anything you'd like to use it for. So let's get started. You can follow these steps on any computer. It doesn't matter if it's Windows, Mac, whatever. And it doesn't matter what browser you use, the steps will all be the same. So open up your browser of choice, that would be the program you use to access the internet, and let's go to www.twitter.com. Once you arrive at their home page, you're going to see a sign up button in the top right hand corner. And just click on that, and you're going to be taken to a page where they're going to ask you for some information. In the full name field, you can put your full name if you want. If you don't want, you can put any name in there. This is not your Twitter handle. This is something entirely different. You'll be building your Twitter handle just in a few steps. Then it's going to ask you for a phone or email address, and this is going to be used to do things like verify your account, if you get locked out, reset your password, this type of thing. So put in an email address that you can access, and then set up a password. We recommend you set up a difficult password, and difficult means longer, not more complex. We're using a fairly simple one just for purposes of demonstration. We also recommend that you uncheck the Tailor Twitter box. Once you have that done, you can click Sign Up. When you get to this step, it's going to ask for a phone number. Now, you can put in a phone number, or you can skip that step. For now, we're just going to skip that step. Now you can choose a username. Well, what are we going to use as a username? It can be most anything, and it even gives you some suggestions at the bottom. Right now, we're just going to pick Rimbit Ray. If this name is already in use by someone else, you're going to get a message saying so to the right of this box. If the name is available, you're going to get a blue check mark like we have here now. Just click Next. Now you're going to go through some screens where Twitter is going to make some recommendations. We're just going to click through these. I don't want to take any of Twitter's recommendations, so I'm going to uncheck the boxes and just click on Continue. Under the suggestions, I'm going to uncheck Select All and Continue. Now we get to the photo page. On this page, we can add a photo of ourselves for our profile. If you click on this blue camera and you happen to be using a laptop, you'll be able to use the webcam to take a picture of yourself and add it to your profile. We do recommend putting a picture here. It just gives you more validation on Twitter. If you don't want to put a picture here right now, you don't need to. You can add that later. Alternatively, you can drag a picture that you already have into this box and it will automatically appear there. For now, we're going to skip this step. Now, these boxes here are Twitter's way of saying give us access to your address book and we'll check who has Twitter accounts tied to email addresses in your contact list. We don't believe you should be giving access like this, but that's obviously your choice. We're going to skip this step. And now it's setting up the Twitter box. And you can see that it's going to want to confirm an email address. Now, you can do this now or you can do it later. Once you confirm your account, that banner will no longer be there. Now you don't need to confirm your account to continue from here. So what can we do from here? Well, the first thing we need to do is we need to follow somebody so we can see some tweets. Let's follow this guy right here. Now you can see all I did was click follow, and all of a sudden it changed to following, and you can see now that you're following one person. On the left-hand side, you can see that you haven't sent any tweets yet. At the top here, we can see the Search Twitter box. How do we add other people to our Twitter account? Well, we can put in an email address here. We can put in somebody's name. We could put in a subject. Let's put in the subject of Rimbit. You can see a number of accounts pop up having to do with Rimbit. And we can click on this gentleman's account. We're going to go to his account. We can read a little bit about him. If we feel like we want to follow him, over on the right-hand side, we'll just click on the follow button. you'll see it'll change to following, and you're now following this gentleman. To get back to your account, on the left-hand side, just click on the Home button. Now you can see that you're following two people. The tweets that any of the people you're following have made are going to be showing up, as you can see, in this area here. So how about sending a tweet? Let's send out a message. This feather up in the top right corner is what you will click when you want to send a tweet. This tweet will go to anybody that is following you. You can't make people follow you, they have to want to follow you. So when we set up a message, we just type in what we want it to say. And maybe we could put in a link. But remember that you only have 140 characters in total that you can type here, so you have to keep your messages short. I always recommend that you end your messages with hashtags. Hashtags are topics. They're things that will make your tweet more visible across the internet. In this particular case, we want to make Rimbit more visible, so we're going to create a hashtag, Rimbit. So that pound sign is called a hashtag. So here it's hashtag Rimbit. Now, anybody who searches for Rimbit on Twitter or across social media or across the internet may very well come across this tweet, and that's how subjects go viral, so to speak. Now we click this tweet button, and that's it. You can see the tweet that you've sent. I hope this tutorial has been helpful to you. Please go out, buy some Rimbit, get rich.